Yeah, I mean, look, it's a good question. I would say that most salaries are set by the local teachers union. So when we expand to a new state or a new city and we're trying to figure out what our salary scale is going to be, we typically look at what is the local union salary schedule. And it's often, almost always, publicly available. So for example, right now you could go search, New York City DOE teacher union salary schedule, and it would have, 1, 2, 3 pages of exactly what each teacher will make for each year in the profession and each degree. And so I think part of the problem with compensation with teachers is that it's very much determined on inputs and not outputs, right? So you make more money if you're in the profession for longer. A 10-year teacher makes more than a first-year teacher. And you make more money if you have a master's or you have a PhD. And neither of those has been definitively shown to be correlated with academic success in students. Certainly having more experience generally helps, but there's nothing to indicate that a 20-year teacher is going to be better than a 5-year teacher at teaching. And so I think part of the problem is that we are compensating teachers based on inputs and not outputs. So I think part of it is, could you restructure it so that we're actually trying to measure what it is the teachers are doing, and you could actually then pay them according to merit, right? So this is called merit-based pay, and it's somewhat controversial in the US, but some districts have implemented it. The idea is simply being that, like most other professions, teachers should be compensated according to what they produce, not according to how long they've been in the position. So I think that's part of it. And then I think the other part is also that teachers generally are not very, they're not in a great position to negotiate their salary, right? As an individual teacher, I'm going to a school, I have to accept what that salary schedule is, or I have to accept what the salary schedule is that this local public school is going to pay me. I think with the rise of Schoolhouse and other online platforms, a really exciting thing is going to be that great teachers hopefully can be discovered on these platforms and can finally get paid what it is that they're worth. So if there is a great teacher who's on Schoolhouse and is a 10x better teacher than a teacher down the hallway, that teacher should accordingly be able to charge more for tuition, or should be able to teach more students, and should therefore accrue more salary and bonus and et cetera. So I think that those are kind of some of the issues that arise with teacher salaries in the US, and hopefully Schoolhouse and other platforms like that are really going to allow teachers to start being compensated for what they actually create and some of their outputs, rather than just kind of this old school input mentality that we currently have.